The day that Charlie died, the winds changed, not just in one town or one state, but across the heartland of a nation that he loved with an unyielding fire. The skies grew heavy not with rain, but with purpose. A storm was born, not of chaos, but of conviction. Let me tell you about the day that Charlie died. I can't believe I'm doing this. Honestly, I can't believe I'm doing this, guys. You know, I don't like being on camera all the time. I don't like all of this attention, but I feel compelled to say something because I think that what's happening in our country is something that Charlie would have demanded that we pay attention to, that we engage in. And so here I am before you because of the passing of a friend, a brother, a patriot, the voice of a generation, Mr. Charlie Kirk. I first met Charlie, of course, when he was 21 years old. He had founded Turning Point USA at the age of 18, and then I met him at a conference. I was very impressed with him, but it wasn't just his intellect. It wasn't just his passion. It was the courage that set him apart. When others were comfortably silent, Charlie found his voice. When others accepted defeat, Charlie fought on. And when others looked away from the burning ruins of our shared heritage, Charlie stepped forward. He didn't just love America. He bled for her, and he gave his all to her service. He understood that the fate of a nation rests not on the strength of its military, but on the virtue of its people. He was a voice for the voiceless, a champion for the forgotten, and a torchbearer for the enduring flame of liberty. He reached out to me a few weeks ago. He called me up and he said, "Hey, listen, I wanted to get your thoughts on something. I have pancreatic cancer. I've got 6 months to live. What are my options? Should I go public? How should I handle this?" He told me that he had already told his close family, but he hadn't gone public with it yet. And I said, "Charlie, whatever you decide, I'm going to support you. I want you to do what's best for you and for your family." And he said, "Well, I decided I'm go public with it, because I want to spend my remaining time really working hard for the candidates that I believe in." And I said, "Okay, I'll be with you every step of the way." And I was going to help him. He asked me if I would consider doing a joint tour, and I said, "Of course, I'd love to do that." But in the meantime, Charlie went ahead and did several interviews, and he announced it to the world. And almost immediately, he became an even stronger force than he ever had been before. Because as people learned of his diagnosis, the resolve in his voice, the fierceness in his spirit only grew. It became clear to all who listened that the illness had not broken him, but had made him even more determined to make his voice heard. Even in the face of his own mortality, he chose to keep fighting. He held on to hope, to faith, to patriotism, and to his indomitable spirit. When I heard he died, I felt an immediate surge of emotion. First, a deep personal sadness for the loss of a friend, a brother, a fellow warrior in the fight for liberty. My heart ached for his family, his wife, his children. I thought of my own family and how blessed I was to have them by my side. Then, as the gravity of the situation began to dawn on me, a profound sense of loss for our nation, for our movement, swept over me. The passing of a young man who dedicated his life to fighting for the soul of America left a void that seemed impossible to fill. Charlie was more than just a colleague to me. He was a mentor, a guide, a source of inspiration. His unwavering commitment to the ideals of liberty and his fearless pursuit of justice served as a constant reminder of the principles we all strive to uphold. His passing leaves a void not only in our movement, but in the hearts of all who knew him. We gather here today to celebrate his extraordinary life, to pay tribute to his unwavering courage, and to honor his enduring legacy. As we come together, let us draw strength from the shared memories of this remarkable individual. Let us remember the times he inspired us with his infectious enthusiasm, his brilliant insights, and his compassionate heart. Let us recall the challenges he overcame, the battles he fought, and the victories he achieved. Let us also find comfort in the knowledge that his journey has touched each of us in profound ways. We are here today not only as colleagues, friends, or admirers, but as members of a community bound together by a common purpose, the pursuit of liberty and justice for all. I can still remember the look in his eye, his infectious smile, his booming laugh echoing through the halls of the Capitol. But most importantly, I remember his passion, his unwavering belief in the power of our movement to bring about positive change. Charlie's dedication to our cause was truly inspiring. He approached every task with enthusiasm, every challenge with determination, and every setback as an opportunity for growth. His leadership was not about power or prestige, but about serving a higher purpose, serving the people and serving the principles that he held so dear. He had this incredible ability to connect with people from all walks of life. He could talk to a veteran or a student, a business leader or a community activist, and make them feel heard, valued, and empowered. He had a gift for making everyone around him better, whether it was his colleagues, his friends, or the countless individuals he inspired through his work. His passing leaves a void, not only in our movement, but in the hearts of all who knew him. Charlie's contributions to our movement are immeasurable. He helped to energize a generation of young people to become involved in politics, to make their voices heard, and to fight for the causes they believed in. He taught us that even in the face of adversity, even when the odds are stacked against us, we must never, ever give up. We must continue to push forward with courage, with determination, and with an unwavering commitment to our principles. So today, as we mourn the loss of this extraordinary individual, let us also celebrate his extraordinary life. Let us take pride in the fact that we had the privilege of knowing him, of working with him, and of learning from him. Let us resolve to carry on his legacy, to continue the fight for liberty and justice for all, and to ensure that his memory lives on through our actions, through our words, and through our deeds.